ओके, तो कल अपन ने बात की थी प्रोफेशनल प्रैक्टिस के बारे में और प्रोफेशनल बॉडीज के बारे में कि व्हाट इज प्रोफेशनल प्रैक्टिस, व्हाट इज एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम एन इंजीनियर, and also we talked about the various professional bodies that are working at different levels. Some are contributing on a technical level, some are contributing through policy making from within government and so on. आज अपन बात करेंगे प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स के बारे में। तो एनीवन, कोई भी पहले मेरे को एक बार बताओ, कोई आइडिया है कि एथिक्स क्या होता है, क्या चीज है एथिक्स? एनीबडी, इफ एनीबडी कुड गिव द आंसर। बताओ, कोई तो बताओ।
सर एथिक्स नियम होते हैं।
ओके, टू सम एक्सटेंट इट इज ओके कि एथिक्स आर रूल्स, मॉरल रूल्स। ओके, तो कुछ अपन आसपास हैं, बट दैट इज द मेन प्रॉब्लम दैट जनरली व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट एथिक्स वी थिंक ऑफ आवर मॉरल वैल्यूज, and that is why the education on ethics becomes important. So in this particular unit we'll be discussing more on what is ethics, what are morality, what are values, and how can we differentiate between ethics, values and morality in general, and why ethics are important. Let's say for a professional, why ethics are important also. So these things we'll be discussing in this particular session. Okay, so before we start, we'll start with this one particular statement from Mr. Herbert Hoover, who was 31st US president and also a mining engineer. Quickly, anyone, कोई भी एक जना जल्दी से एक बार ये लाइन पढ़ेगा जो ये पैराग्राफ लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे? Anybody, if anyone can do that.
The great liability of the engineer compared to men of other professions is that his works are out in the open where all can see them. His acts step by step are in hard substance. He cannot bury his mistakes in the grave like the doctors. He cannot argue them into thin air or blame the judge like the lawyers. He cannot, like the architects, cover his failures with trees and vines. He cannot, like the politicians, screen his shortcomings by blaming his opponents and hope the people will forget. The engineer simply cannot deny he did it. If he works do not work, he is damned.
तो समझ में आया? The point is he is trying to say कि बाकी सब professionals का जो काम है, that they have some form of opinion of like hiding their mistakes, but when an engineer does it, the work is available and visible to each and every people around them, and on any day an engineer cannot refuse that this was not my work or this was not done by me. If you have done something wrong, you have to be held accountable for it. And by wrong, there are a lot of concerns when we talk about wrong. So that is why studying ethics becomes important. Okay, so in fact, Mr. Herbert Hoover has had given a lot of statements. His speeches are very well, when particularly in the context of engineers and engineering education. If any one of you like, there I've also placed this link here. Mr. Herbert Hoover on engineering. There was this one specific talk about from him on engineering. You should definitely read this, and you will definitely love the way he has tried to explain about engineering in general. ठीक है, so moving on to next, अपने को पता है कि engineers जो भी करते हैं, they has to be held accountable for that. Next, we will talk about engineers and society. What society thinks about engineers. So, the society thinks that engineers use the knowledge of science and his or imagination. It is very important that we focus on the word imagination, because if there is no imagination, there is no creativity, science cannot do anything. So, engineer uses the knowledge of science and his or imagination to serve the mankind by increasing productivity, standards of living, and exploration of new knowledge. So, these are the three things majorly the society wants us to do. They want us to increase the productivity of whatever the human being is doing. Second, improve the standards of living, and third is explore new knowledge, or maybe help out other people in exploring of new knowledge. For example, let's say if there is a physicist and he is using, let's say, a particular device to maybe like count the radioactivity or maybe read the spectrum, radioactive spectrum of a particular material, the device has been designed by an engineer. So either directly or indirectly, we should help in exploration of new knowledge. So this is what the society thinks that an engineer does. So now, apart from this, what are the good points that society like thinks about us and sees us as? For example, the first is engineers are problem solvers. They solve problems. Second is they are applied scientists. We are not only like thinking about the theoretical aspects of natural phenomenon. We use those theoretical understandings to create systems, to build processes, and so on. Next, we are good leaders. The society thinks that we are good leaders. Second, next, we are considered to be responsible and self-motivated. We do not need any external motivation. Mostly, we work on our own and we take responsibility for whatever we do. And society also thinks that we know everything. An engineer should be well versed in R&D, research and development, should be well versed in designing of systems, designing of processes, should be well versed with production terminologies, production problems, sales, operations, management, and so on. So this is what society thinks, that we are good at everything. And lastly, the society thinks that we are highly paid. We receive honorarium for our efforts generously. Okay. The second point here is these are some of the shortcomings that the society thinks that we have as engineers. The first is we have poor communication social skills. The society considers us to be more of introverted people who only care about their work, their projects, their goals, their targets, and only about them. We generally society thinks that we lack at communication and socialization skills. Next is the society thinks that we are utilitarian. So what is this term? We'll discuss this term in detail later. But अभी के लिए ऐसे समझो कि we only focus on the goals. कि अपने को क्या अचीव करना है, अपन सिर्फ उसके बारे में सोचते हैं, उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स क्या हो सकते हैं, उसकी वजह से अगर कुछ नुकसान हो रहा है. तो what society thinks is that we only take care of our targets, our goals only. We do not think about other things. And also the society thinks that we are rational in nature. We only talk about things logically. We do not have any emotions attached to things. Or maybe we always think of a reasoning behind whatever is happening. For example, let's say if someone would come to an engineer and say that you are a very intelligent person, you are a good guy, then eventually the engineer will start thinking ki why he said that to me, why he is behaving like that to me. So that is the thing that society thinks that we are rational people. We like to relate things with other things at all times. And then thereafter we are neophiles. The neophile, by neophile we mean that generally we like to change things. We love to innovate new processes. We love to change whatever there is right now. So let's say for example, if an engineer is using a pencil, he will like to think कि अच्छा ठीक है, अभी इस पेंसिल को चेंज करके क्या किया जाए. Can we transform something in this pencil also? So society thinks that we want change at any cost. If even if everything is working fine, we'll go ahead and change that. Maybe the things could go right, things could go wrong, but in any case, we want that change. So these are just the common perception of engineers in society. Okay, most of these like apply to a fully grown or a matured engineer, or maybe a like well established engineer also. आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि सर अभी जस्ट पास आउट होते ही सोसाइटी हमारे बारे में ये सब सोचने लगेगी, तो दैट इज नॉट द केस. हो सकता है कि इसका अपोजिट हो आपके साथ में. But once you have been in that profession for let's say 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, this is what society thinks about you. Now, why? Why should we learn about engineering ethics? So again, anybody, कोई भी एक जना ये statement पढ़ो एक बार, क्या लिखा है screen पे?
Engineering ethics is related to the study of related questions about moral conduct, character, policies, and relationships of people and corporations involved in technological activity.
Yes. So this statement was given in the book written by Martin and Singer in 1996. It says that engineering ethics is all about the moral conduct, character, and policies and relationships of people and corporations involved in technological activity. तो देर इज दिस डायग्राम ऑन द राइट ऑल्सो. आप देख सकते हैं कि देर इज अ ट्राइंगल. ऊपर टेक्नोलॉजी लिखा है, लेफ्ट साइड पे सोसाइटी लिखा है, राइट साइड पे बिजनेस लिखा है, और बीच में अपन इंजीनियर लिखा है. तो दैट मीन्स it this diagram is meant to depict the relationship of an engineer with all these three components. So whatever engineer does, it has impact on all these three. An engineer also impacts the technology in general, growth of or the depletion of technology, growth of or depletion of the society, or growth and the depletion of business. So whatever engineer does, each and every action that an engineer is doing impacts all these three. So that is why it is very important that engineer should be aware about his ethics, his way of working, his code of conduct, his character, and so on. That is why it is important that as an engineer you should be aware about the ethics. Okay? Now, coming to next to the definition of ethics. So, there are different viewpoints on the understanding of ethics. The first one is it is what is defined by the religion culture we belong to. तो ज्यादातर लोगों को ऐसे लगता है कि जो धर्म या जो आपका समाज है जो आपको कहता है वो एथिक्स है. ठीक है. आपने कई सारे हिंदू लिटरेचर में पढ़ा होगा धर्म की डेफिनेशन. कई लोगों ने धर्म की डेफिनेशन देने की कोशिश की है. श्री राम ने अपनी एक धर्म का पर्सपेक्टिव लोगों को दिया था. कृष्ण ने अपनी तरफ से कुछ पर्सपेक्टिव लोगों को दिया था, एंड सो ऑन. तो द फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ एथिक्स इज मोस्ट पीपल रिलेट एथिक्स टू their religion or the culture. Okay, the next is it is defined by the governing laws of a country slash state. तो जो भी लॉज इनेक्ट किए हैं कंट्री ने या स्टेट ने, जनरली पीपल सोचते हैं कि दे आर द एथिक्स. आप लॉज के हिसाब से सब काम कर रहे हो तो यू आर एथिकल पर्सन. ठीक है. द थर्ड पर्सपेक्टिव हेयर इज दैट इट इज द कोड ऑफ कंडक्टेड एक्सेप्टेड बाय द सोसाइटी वी लिव. यानी आप जिन लोगों के साथ रह रहे हो, जिनके साथ उठ रहे हो, जिनके साथ बैठ रहे हो, जो आपके आसपास जो सोसाइटी है, अगर वो एक्सेप्ट करती है दिस कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट को, दोज आर द एथिक्स. ठीक है. द थर्ड अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज दिस. It is not related to the religion or the laws, but rather than the acceptance of the society. The fourth point is it has to do with defining what is right or wrong. So this is more of a moral point of view. It is doing what is right and not avoiding what is wrong. So these are the different perspectives that people have about ethics. So these are all different things, and they can have conflicting conclusions at times. For example, if there is something that is okay as per the society you live in, but if it is not okay as per the laws of the country, then it is not ethical. Right? So they may have decisions or conclusions that are not in line with each other's perspectives. Okay, that is why it becomes even more important to understand what ethics are actually. Okay, so that is what we'll try to do here. So the definition of ethics is the systematic study of what is morally right or wrong. ठीक है. ये एक डिक्शनरी डेफिनेशन है, एंड दिस इज लाइक वेरी शॉर्ट डेफिनेशन. बट अगर अपन इसमें से कीवर्ड्स को पिक करें तो द फर्स्ट कीवर्ड हियर इज मोरालिटी. ठीक है. अपन मोरालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. सेकंड पॉइंट हियर कीवर्ड इज देयर इज अ डिसीजन इन्वॉल्व दैट यू विल बी डिसाइडिंग व्हाट इज राइट और रॉन्ग based on your morality. The second point here is decision. Okay, and the third point here is that is study. It is a systematic study. That means over the time you will have to there could be different definitions of the ethics. So based on that, this third keyword comes in. So we'll further divide or like decompose these three keywords into further keywords. So first, morality can be further distributed into desires, beliefs, and values. Okay, the decision can be further distributed into acceptance. आप जो decision ले रहे हैं उसको लोग कितना accept कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे हैं. Second is code of conduct. Is there any standard framework जिनको ध्यान में रखते हुए आपको decision लेना है. और third is dilemma. So there could be situations where there could be conflict within the different viewpoints that you have about ethics. तो उस केस में आपको क्या करना है. So that is dilemma. And in study, there are two important subdivisions. First is context, because again, whatever we do, always the context matters. Remember that context is the most important thing. The first is to study the context. कि आप किस context में बात कर रहे हैं. It is always very important. and secondly continuous evolution. So again ethics cannot be like पत्थर की लकीर लिख दिया जो हो गया, ऐसा नहीं. There could be improvements in the ethics that you have today and you may have tomorrow. So based on context as well as based on time and situation and a lot of things, the ethics have to be evolved. So that is what we mean by continuous evolution. We'll look upon these factors one by one in next few slides. Okay. The first point is morality and values. अच्छा, कोई भी एक जना समझाने की कोशिश करो कि morality क्या होती है. Anybody, what is your understanding of morality? कोई भी एक जना बता दो.
Sir, morality is anything which is to be a good human being and an engineer. Like following proper time management, punctuality, and being humble and doing work on time and etc.
All right, all right. So mainly what we are saying is कि morality is what makes us good man, right? So good man or woman in any case. So the point here is that whatever we do, we always have to decide that whatever we are doing is right or wrong, or whether it is good or right, good or bad. If we have that understanding, that it means that that is our sense of morality. Okay. So before we go into morality, we'll first see ki what we mean with life in general. Whatever a person does in life, it is completely based on two things. First is its needs. What does it need? What are the needs of that person? We'll talk about needs and desires in detail in further lectures. But right now, understand that whatever we are doing for two things only. पहला तो अपनी ज़रूरत है. We need that thing. और second is वो अपनी चाहत है. We desire for that. We want to get it. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो नहीं मिलेगा तो like we will die or we'll not be able to survive or something, but we want to get that. So there are two things that we particularly that drives all our decisions in life. Further, अगर अपन इसको थोड़ा सा और मैक्रो लेवल पे जाएं तो क्या होगा, the needs could be further boiled down to food. The food is the most basic need that we have, and second, the desire can be boiled down to happiness. Whatever we need it to be remain happy. ठीक है, तो दैट इज अगेन वी कैन फर्दर डिकम्पोज इट टू further levels. So again, for food and happiness both, we need first money. If you do not have money, you cannot get either food or happiness in today's time. And second is social acceptance. So if people around you do not accept you, then even if you have a lot of money, you may not be happy or you may not be able to survive because the people are not happy with you around you. And to gain money and to gain social acceptance, you need to focus on two things. First is need to gain skills. Second is you need to gain identity. Identity is like your uniqueness. So that how will you people identify you? How will people accept you? So that is your identity. So we need to survive on these two things ultimately. So what matters is that in this complete pursuit of different things that we are looking forward to, uh, how long are we allowed to go in this pursuit? ठीक है, अपन क्या कर सकते हैं. लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल आपने बोल दिया कि सर जिंदा रहने के लिए खाना जरूरी है, पर खाने के लिए किस हद तक जाना है. ठीक है, पड़ोसी के घर से चोरी करके खाना खाना है, इज दैट ओके? तो दैट इज व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कि अपन किस हद तक जाएंगे to fulfill our needs and desires. That is governed by what values we have. ठीक है, how much we appreciate the different factors that drives our decisions. Okay, so how values are defined, anybody just go ahead and read this definition of values here. कोई भी एक जना.
Standards and principles of judging worth, they are a criteria by which we judge things, people, objects, actions, ideas, and situations to be good, worthwhile, desirable, or on the other hand, worthless, despicable, undesirable, or somewhere in between these two extremes.
All right, so basically what are values? Values are our standards and principles of judging worthiness of anything. So whatever it is, whether it is a thing, whether it is people around you, whether it is the action or idea that you have, or what you have done, or the situation you are in, whatever it, for anything, we judge the worthiness of that, how much worthful it is to us. The standards and principles that we use for judging that worthiness is our values. So again, on the basis of values, what we decide that whether that thing is good, worthwhile, or desirable to us, or whether that thing is worthless, despicable, or undesirable to us, or if there is a threshold in between these two where we can assign a place to that particular object, people, action, idea, or situation. Okay, so that is values. Values is our understanding of the worthfulness of anything. For example, let's say the money itself can have different values to different people. For example, let's say there is a very rich man, okay, and they have been rich for like generations. For the last 4 or 5 generations, they have been very rich. Let's say consider the family of some lordship or something like that. So a person from that family may not give that much value to the money. For him, let's say spending, let's say a few lakhs on charity may not be much big of a thing because they do not value money that much. But for that person, let's say अगर किसी friend ने उनका थोड़ा सा insult कर दिया दो लोगों के सामने, तो for that they would be ready to kill that person. कि नहीं आपने मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों कर दिया. इसके against, let's say if you will go to some poor family, for them the money matters a lot. वहां पे अगर कोई 1 लाख रुपए वेस्ट करके आ जाएगा, people would kill that person कि तूने ऐसा क्यों किया. But in against to that, people may fight every day and still live with each other. So that is the point. Ki on based on different upbringings, there are a lot of factors into that. Based on all of them, we can have different worthiness associated to different things. For some value, the money is important. So for some people, money may not be important. For some relationships are important. For some relationships are not important, and so on. So based on different situations, different upbringing, different context, different background, people may have different standards and principles of judging worthiness of all these things. So that is what values are. So when we talk about human values, what humans look forward to, what humans associate the values with. So for example, the first is truth. आप सच को कितना important मानते हैं. Next is honesty, ईमानदारी. Third is compassion, सहानुभूति, लगाव. Fourth is justice, न्याय. Next is humility, विनम्रता. फिर है forbearance, that is सहनशीलता. फिर है affection, like to स्नेह, प्रेम. Next is wisdom, ज्ञान, knowledgeability of someone. फिर है comfort.
हेलो
फिर हाँ बोलिए.
सर, केवल कोई एथिक्स पढ़ने से आदमी एथिकल थोड़ी बन सकता है.
नहीं, but the point is we are trying to explain what ethics are. मतलब ज्यादातर लोगों को कंफ्यूजन ये होता है कि एथिक्स क्या है, उनको वही क्लैरिटी नहीं. So that is what we are trying to do here. ठीक है. By the end of this lecture you will get to know कि ये पढ़ाने का पर्पस क्या है. You will feel that there has been some change in the conceptual understanding of what ethics are. ठीक है. और डेफिनेटली आपका क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल ठीक है कि ज़रूरी नहीं है कि पढ़ाने से दुनिया बदली जा सके. बट द पॉइंट इज वी ऑलवेज नीड टू ट्राई. विल टॉक अबाउट दीज थिंग्स लेटर. मतलब जैसे जैसे अपने सब्जेक्ट में आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे ना, ऐसी बहुत सारी क्वेश्चनेबल पॉइंट्स विल कम एंड विल टेक देम एज दे कम. ओके, चलो अभी कंटिन्यू करते हैं एक बार. वी विल रिविजिट योर क्वेश्चन एट द एंड ऑफ दिस लेक्चर टुडे. ओके, so continuing, so there are several different types of values that we have, that we as humans associate with the worthiness of people. So based on different perception towards all these values, we may decide on the worthiness of people in different ways. For example, respect. For some people, respect is very important. For some people, it may not be that important. For some people, let's say equality is very important. For some people, they want to stay away from equality. They want to have differences between people. For some, curiosity is important. Curiosity, they love to know things and they appreciate other people who have curiosity. But for some people, they get irritated and so on. So these are different things that derives the worthiness of things around us. And this list is not like exhaustive. We can add more things to it. All right, but this is just to give you a brief idea of what different types of values we associate with people and actions and things and so on. But the next question is whether the values are absolute or relative. The values अपन दे रहे हैं are those absolute values. By absolute, what does I mean? कि for example, let's say मैंने आपको एक बॉक्स के अंदर कुछ चीनी भर के दिया है, ठीक है, शक्कर मैंने भर के दिया। अब अगर मैं आपको पूछता हूँ कि इसकी वैल्यू क्या है, ठीक है, एंड दैट वैल्यू इफ आई आस्क यू इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट्स वेट, तो आप बता देंगे कि ये इतने ग्राम है, एंड दैट इज द एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू। आप वो चेंज नहीं होता, एटलीस्ट नॉट ऑन अर्थ। जब तक आप अर्थ में है दैट विल नॉट चेंज, दैट विल हैव अ सर्टेन वेट इन ग्राम्स। बट द प्रॉब्लम इज इफ आई आस्क यू कि इसकी वैल्यू क्या है इन टर्म्स ऑफ द कॉस्ट, इन टर्म्स ऑफ द प्राइस, तो देन इट मे वेरी, ठीक है। तो देन इट मे वेरी डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द इन्फ्लेशन, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द मार्केट, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द कंट्री यू आर इन, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन the need, the supply chain of that particular commodity at any point of time. So the point is whether the human values are absolute or relative. Anybody can give any idea कि human values absolute होती है, relative होती है?
सर रिलेटिव होती है।
फाइन, अपन इतनी देर से यही डिस्कस कर रहे हैं ना कि अलग अलग लोगों के लिए सेम चीज की वर्दीनेस अलग अलग हो सकती है बेस्ड ऑन their understanding of the values or their association with those values. So definitely human values are relative. Then in that case we'll have to understand what is a value system. Okay, so let's take a few examples. For example, honesty of a spy. अगर कोई जासूस है, लेट्स से इंडिया का जासूस है, रॉ में काम करता है, तो लेट्स से जब तक वो इंडिया में है तो ऑनेस्टी इज अ गुड थिंग फॉर दैट पर्सन। वो इंडिया में रह रहा है, इंडिया के लिए, अपने नेशन के लिए इज ऑनेस्ट टुवर्ड्स हिज नेशन, इट इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग। बट एज सुन एज वो स्पाई, वो जासूस किसी दूसरी कंट्री में जाता है ऑन असाइनमेंट बाय द गवर्नमेंट, देन द ऑनेस्टी कुड बिकम अ बैड वर्च्यू। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वहां जाके अगर वो उस कंट्री के लिए ऑनेस्ट हो जाता है तो देन दैट पर्सन इज नॉट गुड। ऑलराइट, सिमिलरली पैट्रियटिज्म की बात करें तो दो बड़े नाम मैं यहाँ यूज करना चाहता हूँ विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट। So we had these two peoples in our freedom struggle. First was Mahatma Gandhi, and the second was Subhash Chandra Bose. Mahatma Gandhi had a different understanding of patriotism. Both were patriotists, right? But they had different approaches to that. One chose the path of non-violence, one chose the path of violence. One worked through non-cooperation movement, one worked through Indian National Army. So the approaches were different. So for the same people, the patriotism was a good virtue. Both of them wanted good things to happen for their nation, but their approaches were different. And for both of them, they also considered their actions to be ethical, their actions to be good, actions to be right. So what actually makes this difference? What changes that could change the perception of values for people? And sometimes for the same people, the values could be different based on different situations, and for the same value also, the worthiness could be different for different people. So what are the factors that affect our values? First is culture, the culture you have brought up in, where you have been born, the culture you have been living in, and over the time, if you change the culture also, let's say आप इंडिया में पले बड़े हैं, पर when you move on to US, then you may have to have adapt to that culture. Similarly, next is education. आप पढ़े लिखे हैं कि अनपढ़ है, that could also have impact on your values. Your upbringing, आपको कैसे छोटे से बड़ा कैसे किया गया है, किस फैमिली में आप बढ़े, किस कल्चर्स में आप बढ़े, that could affect your values. Society also impacts our values. Country impacts our values. Politics, उस समय दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है, that could also impact your values. Similarly, the religion could impact our values and so on. So there are many factors that can impact the values we have. So these all things combinedly create a system of consistency that derives what values we have. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बताया था, एक पूरा रईस खानदान है, तो वहां पे हो सकता है कि उनका वैल्यू सिस्टम अलग काम करता हो, उनके वैल्यू सिस्टम में मनी की उतनी वैल्यू नहीं है जितना कि रिलेशंस की है। तो बेस्ड ऑन अ लॉट ऑफ फैक्टर्स, दिस इज व्हाट अ वैल्यू सिस्टम इज। तो बहुत सारी फैक्टर्स हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल आप जैसे जैसे नॉलेज गेन करते हैं, हो सकता है 10 साल पहले आपका वैल्यू सिस्टम अलग था। 10 साल पहले आप लोगों के बारे में अलग तरीके से सोचते थे या पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में अलग तरीके से सोचते थे। बट एज यू ग्रो अलॉन्ग, हो सकता है कि आपका परसेप्शन टुवर्ड पॉलिटिक्स इट स्टार्ट्स चेंजिंग। ठीक है, हो सकता है 10 साल पहले आप किसी एक पर्टिकुलर आइडियोलॉजी को फॉलो करते थे, 10 साल बाद आप दूसरी आइडियोलॉजी को फॉलो करने लग जाए। So based on that, there are a lot of things that actually create this value system around us. And this complete system defines that what we consider to be good and what we consider to be bad. And that is where the challenge comes in. So if we want ki ethics are completely based on our values, what we consider to be right or wrong. So that is the problem where the problem comes in. For example, for a thief, कोई चोर है, उसके लिए चोरी करना बुरी बात नहीं है, उसको लगता है इट इज लाइक हिज वे ऑफ लिविंग, वो उसके सहारे जीता है, उसके लिए वो उसकी कमाई का साधन है, फॉर हिम इट इज हिज जॉब। बट इज दैट अ गुड थिंग? Possibly for him it is a good thing, but for others it is not a good thing. So that is where the difference comes in. So we cannot say that ethics is about values. Okay, so what is ethics about, वो अपन थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे, but still there are some values which are considered to be universal. These values are acceptable to each and everyone in the whole society, with every culture, with every community, with every country, every living being, human being particularly on earth. The first is truth. Everybody understands the importance of truth, that you should be truthful. Even अगर आप चोर हैं, डाकू हैं, तो वहां पे भी झूठ बोलना एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जाता है। नेक्स्ट इज पीस। एवरीबडी वांट्स पीस। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आप आतंकवादी भी हैं, तो देन इवन इन दैट केस यू वुड हैव सर्टेन फेजेस ऑफ पीस एंड देन सर्टेन फेजेस ऑफ nuisance that they want to create in this world. So everybody loves to live in peace. इनफैक्ट अगर एक आतंकवादी कैंप पे भी आप जब मिलिट्री जाके वहां बम फोड़ती है, तो दे डू नॉट लाइक दैट, बिकॉज दे ऑल्सो वांट अ पीसफुल लाइफ। थर्ड is love. Everybody wants love from other people, other creations of the God. So love is also a universal human value. Fourth is life. Everybody values life. Nobody likes to be dead. So definitely life is considered to be a universal value. एंड फाइनली हारमोनी। हारमोनी को हिंदी में अपन बोलते हैं सामंजस्य। अपन हारमोनी के ऊपर बाद में बहुत सारी बातें करने वाले हैं, बट हारमोनी इज टू लिव इन सिंक्रोनाइजेशन विद ईच अदर। So wherever you are living, you want that people around you should be synchronized with you. आप ऐसा अगर रोज लोग आपसे लड़ते रहेंगे, और maybe if most of the people around you are in conflict with you, or maybe not attached with you, so you may not feel good about that. And if harmony is not there, there cannot be any community, any group, any country. Because of harmony only we can have all such organizations. So these are considered to be the universal values that are appraised by each and every human being on this earth. That is considered to be true. All right, there could be some slight deviations from these, again depending upon the context. Next is what we talk about, morality. So what is morality? Morality is the sense of good and bad. It is our sense again. So let's go ahead and read the second definition for this. Morality helps us define a code of conduct and determine what is permitted and what is prohibited within our value system. ठीक है, morality is our code of conduct. अपने वैल्यू सिस्टम से अपन इसको डिफाइन करते हैं, अपने वैल्यू सिस्टम के बेसिस पे क्या सही है और क्या गलत है, दैट इज आवर मोरालिटी। ठीक है, अब हो सकता है आपको पूरा वैल्यू सिस्टम गलत हो, दैट इज नॉट व्हाट वी आर वरीड अबाउट। वट एवर योर वैल्यू सिस्टम इज, in that value system, what is the code of conduct that you want to follow? That is your morality. So based on our moral values, we encourage or discourage a certain type of behavior for ourselves and others around us. Again, on the basis of moral values, we do not only judge ourselves, or we do not only think about our actions, we also think about actions of people around us. For example, if I think that with education corrupts the human intelligence, then I would also I would not like anyone around me who is educated. For example, कई गाँवों में आपने सुना होगा कि कुछ लोग होते हैं जो खुद जिंदगी भर नहीं पढ़ते और ना ही वो किसी और पढ़े लिखे आदमी को पसंद करते हैं. दे थिंक कि जो भी पढ़ा लिखा आता है वो गांव को खराब करता है. So that could be the case. So based on our moral values, we decide a certain type of behavior for ourselves as well as others around us. We want everyone to follow and fit into that moral value system. Again, moral values can have different categorizations based on the levels of acceptance. For example, a person can have different moral values for his personal issues, a different moral values for societal issues, different moral values for religious issues, and different moral values for the national issues. So on different levels, a person may have different moral values. So for example, for a nation, patriotism can be considered to be good, or let's say radicalism can be considered to be good as well. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप किसी कट्टर ग्रुप से बिलोंग करते हैं तो हो सकता है आपके लिए आपके ग्रुप की कट्टरवाद जो है वो देशभक्ति से ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो. ठीक है, तो डिपेंड करता है बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट यू आर, व्हाट इज द कंटेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द लेवल ऑफ एक्सेप्टेंस, आप किस लेवल पे जाके सोच रहे हैं. तो हो सकता है उस लेवल पे आपकी मॉरल वैल्यूज वेरी करती हो. तो कुछ लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं, वो जब अपने दोस्तों के साथ हैं तो उनका एक स्पेसिफिक स्टैंड होता है, वो उसी के साथ रहेंगे, बट व्हेन दे हैव टू थिंक अबाउट कंट्री तो दे मे वेरी फ्रॉम दैट स्टैंड. Okay, so that is why the morality could vary depending upon the levels of acceptance कि किस लेवल पे जाके आप सोच रहे हैं. Now what about organizations that have people from different value systems? तो अब प्रॉब्लम कब आती है कि when you are creating an organization, when you are creating a group, when you are creating a community where the people will have different value systems, सब लोगों का वैल्यू करने का तरीका अलग अलग है. ठीक है, तो वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस कुड बी, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जाम्पल an apartment kind of a setup, residential apartments. Okay, in that case क्या हो सकता है कि एक ही फ्लोर पे लेट्स से इफ देयर आर 10 अपार्टमेंट्स, तो हो सकता है उनमें से एक कोई गुजराती आदमी हो, एक कोई मद्रासी हो, एक कोई लेट्स से कम्युनिस्ट फीलिंग्स से बिलोंग करता हो, कोई कैपिटलिस्ट आइडियोलॉजी को फॉलो करता हो, एंड सो ऑन. सो देयर आर डिफरेंट सिचुएशंस पॉसिबल. अच्छा, सॉरी फॉर द डिस्टर्बेंस, विल कंटिन्यू. अब पॉइंट आता है कि व्हेन वी आर बिल्डिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस दैट कैन हैव पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट वैल्यू सिस्टम्स, तो उस केस में क्या होगा? अगर हर आदमी की मोरालिटी अलग अलग है तो उस केस में द प्रॉब्लम्स कुड कम अप. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर कोई मान के चलता है अबाउट इक्वलिटी, द जेंडर इक्वलिटी, कोई जेंडर इक्वलिटी को बहुत ज्यादा वैल्यू देता है कि ऑब्वियसली देयर शुड बी जेंडर इक्वलिटी इन एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बट देयर आर सम पीपल हु थिंक कि नहीं, द मेन आर बेटर देन वुमेन और द वुमेन्स आर बेटर देन मेन, तो फिर क्या होगा? द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स वुड स्टार्ट अराइजिंग. So what to do in those cases? That is where ethics helps us. So ethics helps us abide by a defined and mutually accepted moral code of conduct. So what is ethics? अभी समझ में आया? Ethics is not about our morality. It is about having a mutually accepted moral code of conduct. If anybody goes away from that moral code of conduct, that means that person is not ethical. तो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस समझ में आ रहा है? Morality is about ourselves, what we think about us, what we think about others based on our value system. But ethics is more about behaving in a way which is accepted by others also. So there could be situations where the ethics may conflict with your moral values. Alright, we'll talk about them in a few minutes. अभी एक बार definition पढ़ते हैं. To differentiate, while morality is more concerned about ourselves, how we feel about something, ethics are more concerned about others, what is considered acceptable. So that is the major difference between morality and ethics. Ethics helps us establish guidelines that allow everyone in the organization to act morally with respect to each other. For example, a soldier killing an enemy soldier is ethically correct. Okay, that is what he is expected to do. That is, अगर वो नहीं मारेगा उस एनिमी सोल्जर को तो वो उसको मार देगा, या हो सकता है उसके साथ में 10 और टीममेट्स को मार दे. So there it is ethically correct. But after doing that, that person may feel guilty of it because of his moral values. उसको लगता है कि मैंने पाप किया, मेरे को गंगा जी जाना पड़ेगा मेरे पाप धोने के लिए. ठीक है, तो that is his, based on his moral values. So that is the major difference between what our morality is and what accepted ethics are. So that is the main difference here. So here is a comparison chart between morals and ethics. So the first one is there are different bases of deciding, so understanding morals and ethics. So first is meaning. What is the meaning of it? So morals, the meaning is It is the beliefs of an individual as to what is right or wrong. Against to that, ethics are guidelines which help an individual or group to decide what is good or evil. ठीक है? So first is belief. आप क्या समझते हो? Ethics is what are the guidelines, what are the rules that are given to you. For example, next is root word कहाँ से आता है? The morals come from the word mos, which means custom. What is going on around you? What is going on for a long time? And ethics is related to character of that person. It is governed by morals are governed by individual, social, and cultural factors, whereas ethics are governed by individual, legal, organizational, and professional code of conduct. So these are the major factors driving the ethics. Morality deals with principles of right and wrong, whereas ethics deals with right and wrong conduct. ठीक है, मॉरलिटी का मतलब है अपन प्रिंसिपल स्टैब्लिश कर रहे हैं, एथिक्स में अपन डिसाइड कर रहे हैं कि क्या करना सही है और क्या करना गलत है. यहाँ प्रिंसिपल की बात नहीं कर रहे, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एक्शंस हियर, कंडक्ट. मॉरलिटी हैज एप्लीकेबिलिटी इन बिजनेस? नो. आपकी मॉरल वैल्यूज कुछ भी है, उसको बिजनेस से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, पर आपकी एथिकल वैल्यूज क्या है, उसको बिजनेस से बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. फिर morality is consistency of the morality may differ between individual, society, and culture. Different people may consider different things to be morally correct or morally incorrect. However, ethics are generally uniform across a group or organization. Next, focus, judgment, and repercussions. The focus here in case of morality is based on how you judge others and what could be the outcomes of it. Okay, whereas in ethics, the focus is on influence, education, training, and guidelines. To influence other people, to educate others, to train them on a good conduct and provide guidelines for that. That is where we are talk about ethics. When we talk about ethics, this is our main concern, to educate and train people for behaving properly. Whereas in case of morals, the main purpose here is to judge others and think about the outcomes of whatever you are doing. All right, and the concern here is results of wrong actions, कि क्या हो सकता है. In ethics, the concern is towards the results of right actions not done. When people are not doing right things, तो क्या हो सकता है. ठीक है, so that is the major difference between morality and ethics, and that is why it is important to understand what ethics are.